Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Just checking if everything is okay. I think we are live now. Hey, guys, how are you doing? Good to see you. I'm back again. Welcoming to the Strength Chat with the trainer, Orlando. That's me, trainer Orlando. Listen, here you understand how you can double. You can double your strength and feel 10 years younger. Listen there, 10 years younger in your 40s and beyond in only 12 weeks. Isn't that great, guys? I'm in trainer Orlando, and the subject today is I don't want to be too muscly doing the weights. This is a great subject. I don't want to be too muscly doing the weights. Listen, before I start here, I'm gonna be turning my head to the right and left because I've got two devices here. I've got my in front of me right now. I'm talking to you guys. I'm on YouTube and Facebook, and here on Instagram. But anyway, so we are all together now with my three platforms, and thank you once again for being here with me. And once again, I'm a trainer Orlando. So that's the subject today. I don't want to be too muscly when doing weights or the weights. This is a great subject to talk about. I get to listen. I get to speak to people. They come to me and they sit down when they want to do personal training. And some men and women, they say, I don't want to get too muscly lifting weights. This is a big myth. This is a big myth because you don't get muscly like that just by lifting the weights. It doesn't happen like this. How can it happen? Let's put it this way. It can only happen if someone wants to get too muscly, they have to ingest something prohibited. Let's put it this way, something prohibited. So what we're talking about here. I'm not gonna go to say the thing because the platform can block me. So, but when we're talking about it, so that's the only way you can get muscly big. When I say muscle, it's big. If it is, if you ingest something, okay, prohibited substance. Let's put it this way. So, so as I've just mentioned, this is a big myth. Yeah, you come to the gym to lift weights, to feel, to look and feel different. Yeah, to double your strength, and another thing is to feel 10 years younger. Yeah. So how do I feel? I feel like 10 years younger, or maybe more. It depends on you. But the idea is like to feel 10 years younger and double your strength. You can double your strength lifting the weights. So the question is, what's the difference of being muscly and having a toned body? Yeah. For example, muscly, having big muscles, as the name says here, yeah, or maybe having too big muscles. Bodybuilders, they have like big muscles. They're muscly. They're and I can give you an example of one. He's an actor, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was a bodybuilder. He was really big, but I don't think nowadays he's that big. I'm 100% sure he's still training, but not as much as he used to do back in the days when he was competing and so that. So how would I define a toned body? Let's think about it. A toned body. It's like someone who's got some muscles. Yeah, of course, everyone has muscles. It's important to have the muscles to hold up your skeleton. Yeah, otherwise you're gonna be bending. Yeah, if you don't have like good muscles, defined muscles, your body will bend, and you don't want that to happen. So, having a toned up muscle or body It's like having good lines, good definition in your body. For example, like me, I have good definition. I'm not muscly. You can look at me. I'm not muscly, just normal. Yeah. I've got some muscles. I've got good chest, good back. So my lines in my body, they are all defined. So when I put a t-shirt, I feel good. So um, that's when you define having a toned body. That's how it is. Uh, do women or do women and men want to have a toned body with a good definition? Let's put it this way. Yes, they want, because again, I happen to talk to many different people in the gym. They come to me, and since I've been working for I've been there 12 years, 12-ish years. No one has ever asked me to have big muscles. No one has. So they all come and say, look, I want to do hypertrophy, which is like having good muscle definition, yeah, not being big, just like good lines, yeah. And that's why they ask me when they come for training. Nothing else, nothing like being big. Usually when people want to have big muscles, they don't come to my sort of kind of gym I work for. They go to a bodybuilding gym. Yeah, that's where they can do this kind of training. Okay, so so as I've just mentioned, most of my clients and people who come to talk to me, they want to have good body definition. They want a transformation in their bodies, either because they are not happy with the look, or medical reasons. Yeah, it has happened. Loads of, not loads of clients, but a good number of clients have come up to me and told me, hey, I need to do some exercise because my medical is not good. Yeah, so my medical exams are not good, so I need to change my habits. I need to exercise. I need to be more active. Yeah, and then I come into action to help them. Okay. Oh yes. So hopefully everyone can hear me well. Yeah. If anything, if you cannot hear me well, just write in the comments. But if you can hear me well, let's carry on. So what benefits can you get having a toned body? Yeah. Um, do you have an idea what benefits you can get having this sort of body? And also another thing is, and be able, so when you have a toned up body, you have already like doubled your strength, and you're feeling for 100% sure 10 years younger. So what are the benefits you can get having this sort of body? Well, I can speak for myself and also for my clients, because we more or less have the same opinion, because we all do weight training, we lift weights. So one thing is your skin will look a lot better. Okay, so when you do weight training, you keep that sort of elasticity within your skin, which is important, because if you're not in training, you're losing that elasticity. Yeah, and what happens with that? Your skin becomes a little bit like a wrinkly. Yeah, like I don't have wrinkly skin, do I? So my skin looks all right. Okay, so that's because I've been doing training for a long time, and my clients report the same. They do weight training, and they can feel their skin um, uh, getting better. Their muscles are getting firmer. Okay, and everyone comes together when you do weight training. Just believe me. So, and another thing is, you're gonna be saying, "Hey, goodbye to flabby bodies," which is important, because you don't want like your skin like hanging down and here and there. Okay, it's important you understand uh, weight training is 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 important in your life. Let's put it this way, because it brings you what? Health. Yeah, it brings you what? Look, listen to the benefits here. More benefit, more bring more confidence for you, and more confidence when you're doing the exercise, and also you you feel more confident when you're walking. You get better posture. You walk straighter. You see how many benefits I'm here telling you. Um, Another thing I could say is you feel that your energy levels are higher. It's important when you sometimes you feel like your energy levels are a little bit low, yeah, but that happens even when you're in training. But that happens to everyone. But if you're not in training, if you're not exercising, if you're not being active, believe me, your energy levels you'll be always low. So doing exercise, these are the benefits you get. Okay. Oh, another thing I can say is you can get more quality of life, um, longevity. Who doesn't want that? Longevity. Listen to that, guys. Longevity, quality of life, and longevity. So, uh, you've got hundreds of benefits when you doing exercise, when you're being active. Okay, so people who are not, ask someone who's not weight training or doing exercise, how do they feel? If they are like honest, um, well, probably they say I feel okay, I feel good, but 100% sure if they are doing weight training, lifting weights, they'll be feeling much better. Okay, the energy, yeah, stamina would be different. um if you ask me what's your opinion, what's best in you, in my opinion, about what, um, to have a toned body or a muscly body? um I, I'd say it depends on your goal. What do you want? What do you want in terms of training? Uh, uh, do you want to be massive? Yeah, or you want to have like good defined lines in your body? So it depends what you want. Yeah, you have to decide. I know what I want. I know what I like. I like the way I am right now. I'm not big. I just have like good lines. I have muscles to hold up to my to keep my body, my skeleton straight up, and good posture, um, good reaction time, good reflexes. That's all you get when you're in training. You have to remember, um, if I'm here talking to you now, it's like um, to, let's put it this way, to give you an alert how important weight training is for your life. Yeah. Oh, coach, but I have to wake up in the morning. I have to go to the gym. It's cold. Yeah, it's cold for me. I wake up 5:10 in the morning, and 6:30 in the morning, I'm coming to the gym. And before and the doors open 6:30. But I tell you what, people are queuing up, waiting, waiting for the door to open and to start to be active, to exercise. Now, if you don't like, if you're not an early bird, I am an early bird. I like waking up early and doing my things as long as I sleep well. Of course, if you sleep well, you feel different. But if you like doing exercise in the morning, that's great. You know what? You you release the endorphin, yeah, and you feel much better lifting the weights. Once you've done your training, you're going to have a shower, okay, and you um, go go to work. That's it. If you're not going to work, you come back home, but you're gonna feel a lot different. Believe me, before work, you're going to feel, because I've got loads of clients, they start with me 6:30 or 7 in the morning because they want to get that pump in the morning. Yeah, to start the day well and happy. Okay. So I always feel this way. After I've done my training, I have a shower, I feel different. Okay, I feel stronger, I feel more alert, I feel, I'm here for you. So that's how. Another thing is, if you are not an early bird, you don't like waking up in the morning um, for your training, but you can go to the gym at lunchtime or go in the evening. It's up to you. You have to decide when to go. Like me, I don't like going in the evenings because you get to see more people. And then it gets busy, and then you get a bit annoyed because you want to do an exercise, and then you have to queue up for the exercise, for that machine, for that dumbbell, for that barbell. So um, I'm not saying that in the morning it doesn't get busy. It gets busy, but not as busy as in the evening, because people tend to come more after they leave work. But that's up to you. You decide what to do. You make your own time. Okay. Myself, I like to train mid-morning. Doesn't matter. I like in the morning. Sometimes I have to do in the afternoon. It depends the number of clients I have on the day. Okay. So again, what do you want to have? A toned body or muscly body? You decide. It's your own goal. Okay. I don't work with people who want to have. Well, actually, in the gym, we don't get people big guys. You get guys with good definition, okay, but not muscly. Okay, very good. Another thing I would like to say is just drink some water before I carry on here. I think I'm speaking too much here, guys. Where are you? You can ask me question, but you can ask me questions anytime. Okay, I'm here to help you. Okay, just feel free, and I'm here to help you how you can double your strength. Okay, in your 40s and feel 10 years younger in only 12 weeks. So that's why I'm here to help you. Yeah, interesting. I want to talk about something I was reading this week about this woman who is nowadays 75 years old, and she had a body transformation. Listen, I said 75 years old, but 5 years ago when she started her body transformation, she was 70 years old. Why did it happen? Because she was feeling fatigued. She couldn't walk up a flight of stairs. Listen, she couldn't walk up a flight of stairs, feeling fatigued. She had she was suffering from painful arthritis, which is not nice. Yeah. And so she that's how she was feeling. And her medical wasn't that great. It happens that her daughter is a fitness coach and said, "Mom, I can help you." And her mom said, "Yeah, I'm coming to you," because the daughter was living in a different city. I think that happened in Canada. Okay. So what happened is the daughter took care of her mom with a diet and made sure about her macronutrients. When you talk about macronutrients, I'm not a nutritionist, but you have to make sure about your good fats, your protein, and your carbs. Okay, you have to understand what you're ingesting into your bodies. Yeah, if you're ingesting too many carbs, it's not good, but they are also your friend. Yeah, the carbs can be your enemies or friends. Yep, but you have to understand how much you should take. You cannot have too many carbs, okay? But the important thing is to talk about she fixed the fats, the carbs, and the proteins, and then she started training her mother, and she says in the article that she felt like throwing the towel in many times because, listen, she was 70. It's not easy if you've never exercised before. And you have to start exercise. It's tough. It is tough. But it's all mental. If she made it happen for her, you can do it yourself, okay? It is here. If you've got the drive, you won't make excuses to double your strength and to be more active, to exercise. It's so easy to say, I haven't got the time. I don't believe it. You make your own time, okay? You make your own time to exercise. So this lady decided to take on this journey, and her daughter helped her. And guess what? She lost. Don't know for how long, but it took a while. But she persevered. She went for that, and she lost 60 pounds. Yeah, I understand more kilograms, so I had to do my maths to calculate. So 60 pounds is about 27-ish kilograms, which is a lot. For me, like I can visualize better kilograms, and I know 20. I can see a dumbbell. Actually, we have dumbbells of 28 kilograms. I know how heavy that is. When I lift a dumbbell of 28 kilograms, it's heavy. So you see how much she's shed from her body. Yeah, bad calories throughout the years, because she never bothered about exercise. And when something happened to her, she had no motivation. She was unhappy. She was suffering from arthritis. That's when she decided to do something. It could have been too late, and sometimes can be. So again, this is an alert, okay? I'm giving to you, I'm gonna send this link to you. It's gonna be here in the comments, but I'm gonna leave this link also. If you go to my live, I'm gonna see the links there where you have the when I talk about the video. Yeah, the link's gonna be there. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave this link, and please, if you have some time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes maximum to read. Another thing is, she's post a video training with the daughter, yeah, and doing squats, doing deadlifts, and there's a picture. Actually, she's picking up her daughter. You see how strong she is. She's become a strong 75-year-old lady, and she can lift good weights nowadays. So you can do it. Don't come to me and say, I cannot do it. I don't buy into that. You can do it. It's there. Anyone can do it. Listen, I'm 59. I'm still training. I don't need to train every day. I do train 5 times a week. Sometimes I do 4 workouts, but usually I do 5 workouts. So if it is lady from Canada, 75-year-old, she got there. You can do the same, okay? Anyone can do it. I can do it. You can do it. It's here. It's out there. So that's the thing. So again, I'm gonna post this this link, yeah, here in the comments, and it's gonna be posted on my 3 platforms: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And read, yeah, because it's going to be a big thing for you if in terms of training, if you're 60, if you're 40, if you're 50, 70, and you want to get in shape. Look at this lady and the picture. You see, she looks amazing. Okay, just need to drink some water quickly. Hello, Richard. I've got a friend here online, Richard. Thank you for being with us, Richard. Anyway, how can I do this? Oh, hey teacher, coach, how are you just saying, oh, I can turn up my body, I can get more, I can do my hypertrophy training, my body will look nicer, I'm gonna double my strength, I'm gonna feel 10 years younger. How can you do this? Listen, you've got a number of exercises for that, okay? All sort of exercises, and knowing what you're gonna do, they are gonna help you. You have to understand how to exercise. You have to understand the technique, yeah, because it's not lifting exercise. You have to understand the movement, because if you don't know how to do it, you can hurt your back. Today was funny me saying that. Today I was training my client, and we saw this guy doing an exercise, and I was like saying to my client, look at his back. He was doing this exercise I've mentioned many times here in my lives, called deadlift, and he was with a back like this, round in the back. That was dangerous to something could have gone. And he was lifting 50, 55 kg, if I remember now. And my client was looking and going like that, Jesus, because he does deadlifts and he knows how to do deadlifts. Yeah, because once you understand the technique, it becomes easier. So if you don't know how to do the movement, you can hurt your back. And this is the most common injury around the world. Yeah, back problems. You have to be careful when doing an exercise, because if one of the discs pops out, that's it, gone. You're gonna have a long layoff from training. So it's important you understand this, how it works. So again, how can you talk about exercise? What exercise can I do to get this kind of, you talking about here, hypertrophy, good lines? Yeah, I'd suggest, or let's put it this way, I'd recommend you do compound exercises. Yeah, why compound exercises, coach? Because compound exercise, you work multiple joints. You have like different muscle groups when you're working. So you're not just hitting that muscle group, you're hitting different muscle groups, which is good in training. So compound exercise are great to do it. So give me an example. Squats is a great compound exercise. Okay, squat. Yeah, because you're not only doing your quads, you're doing your hamstrings, you're doing your gluteus. You're gonna make your gluteus fire. Yeah, you're doing your lower back. Yeah, you're doing your core. Why are you doing your core? Because you're lifting weights, because you have to use a balance. Yeah, so when you use a balance, you have to use a lot of your core. Okay, so it's a great exercise to do it. Another one I could recommend here is, I've just mentioned, deadlifts. Again, deadlifts is a great exercise to do it. Another thing that just popped to my mind, I read today that this swimmer is in the last Olympics, he got a gold medal, and he was told by his doctor, because he had a problem in the back, yeah, and was told not to do exercise, especially deadlifts. and all the exercise that target that region there. But nowadays he does all these exercises and he's feeling great. So he proved the doctor was wrong, because as long as you can move your body, you're not really in pain, yeah, and you can do certain movements, it's going to help you deadlift. As long as you know how to do it, you have a good technique, you know how to do that movement. If you don't know how to do that movement, you're gonna get more damage to your back. But anyway, just summarizing, so he got a lot better. He fixed the problem. Like, not got a lot better. He fixed the problem. He doesn't have any problems in the back anymore, and he's still swimming. So he's an Olympic champion. So, and then he was doing a single leg deadlift, because you've got the normal Romanian deadlifts, but also you can hold a barbell or dumbbells. I did today a single leg deadlift. It's great because you isolate more one part of your body. Yeah, one side, the leg you're standing on. Yeah, so you work a lot. As I said, your hamstrings, your quads, your core, because you have to use a lot of your balance. You're holding a weight, but you're standing on only one leg. Okay, so again, compound exercise, they are great, yeah, to tone up your body. Another one you could do it, but it's not for everyone. I'd say high intensity interval training, but can be tough. But you can do a light HIIT session. You don't need to do, like when I do a HIIT session, I do with 5 station to 6. But you can do a HIIT session with 3 stations, yeah, and get plenty of resting times, yeah, and then recover and go again, yeah, because if you start with the HIIT, it's a bit difficult. But you can, if you don't want to do it, you don't need to do it. You can do something else, yeah. For example, you can do as compound exercise, you can do an isolation exercise. For example, you can work on the leg curl, yeah. You can do your hammies or your hamstrings. You can work, because you work all these posterior of your upper leg, which is good. It's good to do isolation exercise, especially this exercise leg curl. Why? Because you can avoid problems in your lower back, yeah, because it's not just compound exercise, but sometimes you have to isolate a muscle and do it and work there to the end, okay? Another exercise is you can do is like biceps, you can do triceps, yeah? You can do your back. So you can do different exercises, okay? So all this exercise is going to make your body toned up better, yeah? You're going to have great lines. You want to be muscly, forget it. And you're going to double your strength and feel 10 years younger, like me. Okay, so, okay, I'm just joking a little bit. So that's the idea. So these are the exercises I'd like to say. And you say, but how can I optimize these results? How can I get better? How can I improve? Because, hey, coach, you told me about this exercise. How can you change a little bit, like to have more gains? Yeah, you have to understand, as I've mentioned before, technique is super important. Anyone can lift weights, but not everyone is really technical when doing exercises. Yeah, anyone can lift, but not everyone can have a good technique, believe me. And I say in the gym every day, and I've mentioned here in this live 5-10 minutes ago, okay? So how can you maximize this? You have to understand what you're training for. Strength is more endurance. What you're training for, you want to get more hypertrophy in your body. What you have to do is you have to understand if you're doing 10 reps, for example, and you do the 10 reps or 12 reps, and you're not feeling anything in your muscles, you're not feeling that burning sensation, you're not getting there. You're not maximizing your gains. Believe me, you're not. It's important you feel in your last 2 reps that burning sensation. You feel the muscle, oh, I'm feeling, or you're doing shoulders, you're doing back, but it's important you, every single set, you've got a number of repetitions. The last 2 reps, you have to feel that burning sensation. But how many reps should I do it? Again, it depends. You can go for like 12. It depends on your goal. Is it strength? If it is strength, you work with like a number of reps, can be like 3, can be 5 reps. But what's the idea? The idea is you, in the last 2 reps, you feel that kind of burning sensation. If you don't get that, something is wrong. Believe me, something is wrong. So if you're doing 16, 15, 20 reps, the last 2 reps, you have to fatigue your muscles for every single set. Okay, that's how you get to, that's how you do hypertrophy. Yeah. If you don't get to that, if you just come for your training, you do 3 to 5 sets, supposing 12 reps, and you never felt that kind of fatigue in your muscles, you didn't train properly. That's how you have to feel. Today, I only had, because I was back to back with sessions, I only trained for 35 to 40 minutes. But I just said to myself, you have to be quick. I did like a 4 exercises, very short resting times, and I went for it. I'm feeling, because I did almost like back to back. Okay, so whether or not you have an hour for training or half an hour, do it with intensity. It's important you put intensity in your training. Don't stop to talk for 5-6 minutes. You're gonna lose. Keep your frequency. When I say frequency, keep coming to your training twice, and keep your training intense. Okay, so basically, this is what I'd like to talk about it today. Yeah, and I just like to say thank you for you being here with me today. I really appreciate. And anytime you want to ask a question, just ask me a question. But also, you can leave your comments. There's a chat there. Yeah, leave your comments. Anything you want to ask to me, and every day I'm checking what's going on. I can get back to you. Okay. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna leave these the link I've promised to you about this lady who is 75 years old, who made her body transformation, and I want same to you guys. Yeah. I'm gonna leave the link here in the chat, but this link is going to my YouTube Biffy at 50 and my my Facebook. It's not going to Instagram right now, okay? But I'm gonna send to you guys who are here watching me in Instagram. You're gonna get it because I'm gonna post this live in Instagram, and you're gonna get the link. But now you can get it here on Facebook straight away in the chat and YouTube. But if you don't get it now, later when you check to watch, do a catch up watching the live again, it's gonna be there for you. Okay, take care. God bless you guys. Thanks for being with me. And almost like 40 minutes. That's great. Anyway, I see you soon. See you probably Friday or Saturday. Take care. Bye.